Self-improvement and motivation for success. Chapter 5, 20 qualities for a successful life. We often wonder how a person can be so successful in life. Is it because he inherited the success, or is it because of his unique character? There are certain traits that we can adopt in order to be successful in life. These are: sincerity. Being sincere and following your values and beliefs would guarantee you success. So don't try to be something that you aren't. Just be yourself and impress others. Be genuine. Your actions are greater than your words. So don't exaggerate or deceive others. Just be genuine. Being wholehearted. You should be enthusiastic regarding things you do. So you should wholeheartedly devote yourself to do good to others and your community. Honest. Being honest is quite difficult, but when you let honesty guide you, you'll achieve greater success. So never deceive or do fraud to get ahead in life. Heartfelt. Be honest and appreciate others. Thank people who do good to you and reach out to those in need. Heartiness. Be warm and genuine with others. This would radiate your character and affection towards others. Humility. No matter how rich or successful you are, always be humble with others. This would have a longer impact on others. Personal integrity. It is important that no matter how successful you become, you should always keep your values intact. Never trade your moral values for material benefits. Incorruptibility. Be affirmative and hold your ground to stick towards your beliefs. Don't let others corrupt you. Good judgment. Show good and fair judgment in life. Treat everybody with equality and respect. Self-improvement and motivation for success. Focused. Always maintain your focus and give your total attention to the people you interact. Courtesy. Be good to others and show courtesy even to those who are strangers. Civic sense. Exhibit civility and respect. Don't dominate people and speak with kindness and respect. Wisdom. Wisdom is gained by experience. Be in touch with your inner self in order to gain higher understanding and wisdom. Charity. Be generous and charitable to others. Extend help even to those who have not helped you. Empathy. Know that everybody is different and has different needs. Understand others' feelings and thoughts. Sympathy. Always be sympathetic to people under emotional stress. Try to understand things from their viewpoint. Compassionate. Reach out and help those who are in distress. You wouldn't believe the good wishes they'll send out to you. Altruism. Think for others without being selfish. Do good and don't expect things in return. Moreover, don't express to others the favors you do to them. High-minded. Give your money, time and knowledge to others so that they can learn from your experience. Don't stop short thinking that they'll get ahead of you. It takes a high mind and a generous heart to do that. The traits given above are some of the qualities that a successful person should possess. Try to adopt them in daily life and make them a part of your character. Self-improvement and motivation for success. Chapter 6, Stress management. Stress is the extra tension that we take which causes us to undergo numerous health problems, both physiological and psychological. Thus, it is important to alleviate stress as much as possible. Stress management is therefore the relief of stress that is important for everyone to know. A lot of factors can cause stress, and in stress management, the elimination of these triggering factors is as important as other factors. A lot of research is being carried out in the domains of stress so that more analysis regarding stress management can be done. Stress has a huge impact on the physical health. It can cause cardiac problems, tension headaches, weight loss or even weight gain. There is no reliable outcome of stress on a person as different people react differently to it. In some cases, it can become quite fatal as it can even cause cardiac attacks or strokes. Human beings are creatures of extreme variance. Therefore, their reactions to stress management also vary to a great extent. All the methods for stress management might not be equally effective for all human beings. That is why, one has to discover their own personal tool for alleviating stress. Firstly, the cause of underlying stress should be evaluated. Stress can be related to work pressure, family pressure or any underlying health problem over which one has little control. Spouses, children or work peers can be the one who trigger the stress one faces. Work issues such as stringent deadlines, increased workload, annoying boss, gibbering workmates or a low salary can all enhance your stress levels. Thus one has to discover the stress-causing factor or multiple factors so as to be able to control stress. It is acceptable that many times, situations are not under your control, but just knowing what factors causes you to get stressed can make a huge impact on what modality you choose to alleviate it. Self-improvement and motivation for success. It is said that laughter is the best treatment for any disease. However, one cannot laugh all the time while in stress. That is why effective methods of stress management should be devised. Some people get pets which help them alleviate stress. Some install water fountains or aquariums in their home in order to make the environment stress-free. Some even use scream therapy, squeezing soft items, going for jogging or running, or taking up some hobby so that they can effectively reduce and manage the stress. Vigorous physical activities also tend to decrease adrenaline, which can decrease stress levels found in a person. The last management method to alleviate stress is the use of medications which are prescribed by a specialist doctor. It is however recommended that all the stress management techniques should be tried upon before going for medications, as these tend to have lots of side effects on the body. Therefore, it is quite important that stress-causing factors should be first identified and then alleviated via particular techniques. This would not only help a person fight this menace, but also one can keep him fit and healthy for a longer time period. Self-improvement and motivation for success. Chapter 7 Time management. In this fast-paced world, a common complaint that almost everybody has is that they lack time to do things. In the past, time management was considered to be a thing pertained for businessmen only. However, nowadays, everybody falls under the domain of time management. Personal lives, as well as work lives, are well organized once a person follows the domains of time management. Time management benefits one's mental and physical health and give them a sheer sense of control and satisfaction. People who are in control of their time actually tend to lead much fulfilled and successful lives. The techniques of time management are not fixed or rigid. Moreover, it is not necessary that all the people get used to all the time management techniques. That is why one has to look for the technique that best suits them so that the effectivity is maximum. We all tend to practice time management in some way or the other. What needs to be focused is how to maximize the effectiveness of our methods. Some tips for time management are given as follows: set your goals and objectives. This means that whenever you set out to do something, you should know what purpose you have to fulfill. This would not only give you a sense of direction, but would also help you allot specific timings to whatever tasks you have to accomplish. Set clear priorities in your mind. You should know what is more important to you and what needs to be done urgently. Prioritizing would help you assess your needs and requirements in the long term. The ultimate success of a person depends on how well self-improvement and motivation for success. She prioritizes things in life. Short-term as well as long-term priorities should be made which should be related to each other. This will eventually make you successful. While prioritizing, be stern with those aspects of your time which are not contributing to the long-term goals that you have set for yourself. Remove these useless areas from your time zone so that you can focus your energies towards achieving more. While mapping your timely needs, make sure to include family time and relaxation time in your routine. This would ensure good health and peace of mind. Also, allot time for proper meals and exercise so as to maintain a healthy normal life. Write down your priorities for a particular time period so that you can examine your weaker areas and reinforce the time spent on them. Always keep a diary to plan every day, week and month. A lot of online planners, software, etc. are now available so that you can access your routine plans from home or from work without carrying all that load. Using the conventional diary is better as it lets you get off the computer for a bit and think of your priorities with a peaceful mind. You can start with baby steps and make a to-do list daily when you start your day. This can slowly enhance your habit of planning your daily routine while you gear up gradually for the full daily time planner mode. Time management is surely a more satisfying way to lead your life. This also helps you be in control of what you do and reduces stress while improving health. Self-improvement and motivation for success. Chapter 8: Challenging yourself to be motivated. All men dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night in the dusty recesses of their minds wake in the day to find that it was vanity, but the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act their dream with open eyes, to make it possible. T. E. Lawrence. The initiative of having a goal-oriented behavior is also known as motivation. The actual purpose of motivation is to decrease the mental or physical stress and to rise the factor of happiness in a person. Motivation is generally of two types, intrinsic and extrinsic. The intrinsic motivation is that which is exhibited by the delight or concern in the given activity and is rather intrinsic, i.e. within the individual itself. On the contrary, extrinsic motivation is that which is exhibited or enhanced by external factors such as money, rewards, gifts or intimidation. If a person is strongly motivated to achieve or gain something huge, then that person is being involved in aiming high for the future. This is the reason why motivation is interlinked with challenges. Moreover, our body, physically and mentally, is designed in such a way that it is always ready to accept and face different challenges. Motivation can be explained further by one of the scenarios given below. If, for instance, one comes to know that they are in danger, then their immediate response would be to take all the necessary measures in order to prevent themselves from the danger and ensure safety. The scenario mentioned above challenges one's security and lifestyle. That is why it manages to rise one's motivation towards the act of protecting themselves. In this manner, we need to engage ourselves in various challenges so that our morale and self-improvement and motivation for success. Motivation remain boosted. Facing and overcoming challenges tends to impart a positive feeling that increases one's motivation. It also makes you test your patience and to what extent you can stretch yourself. The best way to deal and involve challenges in your lifestyle is to take the daily routine as a challenge and use it to alter your identity and thinking. You can set daily goals and try to accomplish them successfully. A person's general character and personality are formed via learning and practicing the norms and values of the societal culture. However, all the values do not have a positive influence on us. That is why one has to have a correct frame of mind and motivation so that they can create their own values and live by them. Therefore, continuous reconditioning of your inner self would let you see everything as a challenge and undergo the change of values that are needed. Too much relaxing of the brain would make you feel like a laggard, so it's better to keep the brain in action. It might be tiring to keep yourself up to the challenges all the time, but when you become used to it, you would master the skill of being motivated and successful. Self-improvement and motivation for success. Chapter 9: Ways to maximize your potential. Whatever your discipline, become a student of excellence in all things. Take every opportunity to observe people who manifest the qualities of mastery. These models of excellence will inspire you and guide you toward the fulfillment of your highest potential. Tony Buzan: We are all endowed with a special thing, i.e. our potential. Some of us realize this potential quite early in life, whereas, for some, it takes a lifetime to realize this. These latter people who take time to realize their potential often accept the fact that they have lost the time needed to bring their real potential to surface. That is why it is really important to realize your potential within a given time period, else it's often too late to begin. Moreover, one can also realize their hidden talent while discovering their real potential. This is done with experience, with the help of family, friends and even enemies. However, quite unfortunately, people at times also tend to demotivate a person to such an extent that the search for their hidden potential becomes lost in their misery. That is why we recommend some general guidelines which can be adopted in order to buff and polish your hidden potential. 1. Read books. If you want to discover your hidden talent or potential, you can explore and search your interests and stay abreast of the latest happenings in your field of interest. This would not only keep you updated, but also make you flourish, especially if your career is in your interest fields. 2. Expand your exposure. You need to expose yourself to different happenings that take place these days. In many cases, you will realize that your hidden potential lies in the knowledge that you were exposed to since childhood. So you must self-improvement and motivation for success. Travel to places, research about topics of interests and make social networks with associates that might help you discover your hidden potential. 3. Find a good mentor. A successful mentor who understands you would certainly make you realize your hidden potential. They will help you regarding matters such as dealing with family matters, business dealings and other aspects. A mentor would certainly bring about that hidden talent that you have not realized yet. 4. Take challenging work. Taking up challenges would help you optimize your potential and find it. Being out of your comfort zone would not only make you realize what you are made of, but you would also be surprised to discover those aspects about your personality that are actually unknown to you. 5. Participate in competitions. Participating in competitions would help you tap into your own talent pool and discover the undiscovered. This would need you to maximize your time and energy and enhance your skills. 6. Try new things. You should treat every day as a new day, a new beginning. Look ahead at new avenues and don't hesitate to try new things or taking risks. Every one of us has unique potentials hidden inside them. All we need to do is to wake up and start looking for them. Self-improvement and motivation for success. 22. Self-improvement and motivation for success.